everybody, Dr. Jody Kinney. Today what I want to show you is some stretches that I like to give some of my patients and do for myself when I'm having shoulder pain. So sometimes it's difficult to determine where the actual pain is coming from, if it's coming more from neck and upper trap or actual rotator cuff or maybe the delt or some of the deeper muscles of the shoulders, whatever it is, you want to be able to stretch it out. So I'm going to show you 3 stretches that I like to give my patients to do. So the first one we're going to do is like an external rotation kind of stretch. So this one, you're going to use a door frame or a door or a cabinet or whatever. And ideally what you want to do is get your arms to 90 degrees and then just lean into it. And so when you do this stretch, you're going to feel all along the front of the shoulder. So the front of the pec a little bit, a front of the delt, and even into the neck a little bit. So you're going to hold each of these stretches at a good, 5 to 10 deep breaths. And that's going to help with more of like an external rotation of the shoulder. Then I'm going to show you how we like to do internal rotation. So this is a little assisted. You can use a towel or a rag or something. You're going to grab the one over your head and then drop it down so that you can grab it with the other arm. I'm going to make this a little longer. And so what you're going to do is you're going to grab, this is going to cause the shoulder to internally rotate. And you can kind of like walk your hands as close together as you can get them so that you feel this right shoulder is the one that's internally rotated and this one's even externally rotated. But this is a good way to stretch into that shoulder as well and get that internal rotation motion too. And then there's always the cross body stretches that I do for most of the arm, the tricep, the little bit of the shoulder. Cross body stretch here, we'll get the posterior delt and all the muscles in the back of the arm into the back of the trap a little bit too. Same thing, breathe into it, a good 5 to 10 deep breaths this way. And then overhead, you can pull the arm backwards. Push the shoulder back, try to relax the shoulders, don't shrug them up, right? And just push the arm backwards. That's gonna give you the stretch in the whole back of the arm, all right? So those are good to do for both arms, but especially if you're having pain and problems on that one side, you wanna really try to stretch that out as much as possible. Breathe, always be breathing into the stretches and try to extend that range of motion as far as you can get it without hurting yourself, to really elongate the muscles and get that good stretch of the shoulder. All right, I hope that helps. Good to see you, Dr. Jody.